This is my mom, and I have grown up seeing her like this. I have to pause this. There is technical issues and I cannot hear the sound. Can someone take? Can you please restart the time? I would like to restart my presentation. Sorry for the inconvenience. You can see the technical inconvenience. Okay. Starting. This is my mom, and I have grown up seeing her like this. And the maids also face some problems. The maid service in Bangladesh is the biggest informal sector with 2 million domestic workers. But this segment faces problems like mistreated wages, imbalance in bargaining power, irregularity, and lack of commitment. All these problems connect to a single concern, that is, lack of regulatory framework and integrity within the market. So, we are bringing, to solve this problem, we are bringing helping hands with the tagline, Bari Kaje Ar Ekanoy. Our app, the people who will need background check mail can use our venture who will be needing helping hands in their house. We are also providing caregiving and babysitting services. You just have to download our app, open your account, and select what kind of service you need, and select what kind of maid you need based on the ratings, and select the timings, and you will get the maid at your doorstep. You can also reach our Facebook pages. You just have to text what you need, and we'll get your job done for you. So our target group is the people living in urban area who are middle class and upper middle class who seek trustworthiness and sincerity. The maid service in Bangladesh has the potential to generate $0.33 billion, but this huge segment has a very low, few key players in the market. So we can see the existing service provider, and most of you do not know this service provider existence, right? And you are not alone. We have found that 88% maids are hired from the reference system, and 95% people do not know this service exists. And 67% people who use their service are dissatisfied, and 59% people are ready to pay extra to get reliable services. So from Porter's 5 forces model analysis and our findings, we have found out the potential challenges. That is creating a brand awareness and acquiring maid and maintaining them and creating a rigorous customer care model.
So keeping all of this in mind, we have a broad plan of action with the care. So the first is the communicate, then the attention, the thirdly is going to retention, and fourthly goes to the expert. In our communication phase, this is the process of the acquisition of the maid. This will be done in the 3 process. Number 1 is the more refer system. That means if you refer another maid, will give the profit incentive to the maid in the most instant. But the second thing is that the training activities. In the training activities, we will actually teach the maid and the nurse that how to deal the customer, or how to deal the child, or how to deal the other people in most instant. But the third important thing is the offline activities, because in the slum area, we will go for the offline campaign to actually acquire the acquisition of the maid most instant. In our the abstract model, abstract phases, we are going to go for the marketing. It goes to the offline or online marketing. But the most important thing is the brand awareness that the NAFTIN has identified correctly. So what we want to do is to positioning our brand. So we all provided a necessary uniform to create the brand visibility among the maid and the other services most instant. But the third thing is that the retain. So how this retention are actually working in our services. So if you look about from the main perspective, so they are getting the recognition and the appreciation. So for example, they are getting the additional a monetary incentive because of their rating. But the second thing is that the most social recognition. For example, we are going to provide them for like the educational expenses of their children based on the rating, who will go higher. But if you look about from the customer segment, if the customer ratings are high, we will get the reward, the repetitive customer will also provide the monetary incentive most instant. The final thing is that expand. In this particular process, we are going to increase the service or areas, increase the app visibility, etc. So this is the timeline that how our all activities are surrounded, which is this particular quarter in the next 2 years. So this is the business canvas model. The most important thing is the revenue stream. The revenue stream is clear. The customer will pay the money to us, and therefore we will actually provide our system to the we'll provide the mix, and the additional money will be the revenue stream. This is the pricing model, that how this model actually looks like. The most important thing here is that how we are actually making these three segments. Because if you look about the Dhaka city, probably the Gulshan and Mirpur doesn't actually have the same pricing model in terms of acquisition of the main. But the second is our financial, and the most important thing is the ROI. After 4 years, our ROI is going to 18.05%, and IRR goes to 24.3%. And our break-even is 5 years. And what is the value proposition of our services? Number one, the trained and verified plus make, affordable pricing, etc. This is our whole impact. We also cover the SDG 3, 5, 8, and 30. And what is the scalability? Why our business is scalable? Three things. One, the increase of the technology, and therefore the make have access to the technology. But the second important, the increase of working class people are significantly high. All of these things prove that why the scalability is higher in our services. And this is our feasibility because the market demand and the technology readiness. And finally, this is our contingency plan. We have considered 2 risks, and therefore the revenue, if you have the revenue drop, we will go for this particular plan. So this is our team, and this is our advisor. Thank you for giving the opportunity.